talk about the tournament for a quick minute. We are in Darmstadt. The question was asked earlier. We are in the limo lounge. The tournament is called Soda Smash. It is 6:42 p.m. in beautiful Germany. The weather is really warm. There's no oxygen, which is going to be a deciding factor for the players. They cannot breathe. They have to hold their air for the entire best of 5 set. And the players are striking the stages.
They're getting a diver.
I think you're actually hearing them better than you hear us. Microphone's picking up the whole room. Can you actually stream? Can you hear the controller clicking when the guys play, when we don't talk? I think they can.
I don't know. I think like very quiet. You can start.
Yeah.
No. They can't.
Alright. So it is Paisen versus Tru4, and actually we saw Paisen play against Lucina earlier, and there we noticed that having a sword or a long stick or whatever, that's pretty good against Lucas, right? But this time it's a main character of the guy we're seeing.
Yeah, and having that really good range, playing around the grab is really important against Lucas.
Absolutely.
Especially when you have Buster.
Yeah, I mean Buster is so scary.
Yeah, or
because
jump.
Yeah, I mean, well, the jump is gonna be scary when you're in the kill setups, but when
the
you
jump actually does the same thing as Buster. You also take more %.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Let's see. Now that's knowledge about the character that you need to have, which I don't have. But let's see if Paisen has it or not.
I think they probably played a lot.
I'm sure. And can we just mention how slick that Speed Monado pivot grab looked? That actually looked like he was ice skating.
But that shield is gonna prevent him from grab. I mean, he won't be able to kill him.
Yeah. Now we have... so far it looks pretty even. Most likely game 1 is gonna come down to who actually takes the first stock again.
Trying to get the
Oh, and there's the F smash actually covering the landing. That was pretty slick. Switching to shield Monado to just stall a little bit out for the invincibility, I suppose. There's
There is gonna be like probably Lucas's main tool because it has the most range. Also PK Fire might work.
Yeah, I'm guessing we will see a lot more of those as the match goes on. Is that actually gonna be the kill already? He reacts. No, there's the air dodge. Tru4 gets out of that sticky situation. Pretty spotless.
Let's see how much more he's gonna survive. And can he build up a lot of damage? He's going back to shield. I think now it's like the perfect % for down throw out there.
With shields? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't play this match.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard to tell.
I think it's gonna hit, but not kill.
I think Paisen knows.
Paisen knows. Paisen knows everything, dude. He only plays this character, it seems, so far. Top 8 at least.
Now, don't get greedy for the grab. Tru4 is probably looking out for that and punish it.
And also keep
him off stage. He has to recounter with
thunder. That was a nice cheeky idea. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him there. Would have been pretty hyped.
Gets the edge guard again with this really low fair.
Dude, he is looking for that setup, like killing the recovery with the up B.
He doesn't get it.
Makes me wonder actually, like Vision is probably the counter is probably not gonna connect properly in that situation, right? I mean, it would probably throw Tru4 very far off stage. You don't want to do that.
Trying to get the up tilt would probably kill too.
Yeah, and that forward air is gonna seal out the first stock of losers quarters now.
Instantly on smash, trying to get like a really good read. Maybe with a smash attack.
Yeah, it seems like Paisen is starting to figure things out a little bit better, winning more neutral exchanges.
I feel like now that he has 0%, or he started with 0,
yeah,
he got a lot more aggressive.
Ooh, and that's a pretty nice up. He's not gonna kill yet, but that was very close. Smash Monado's activated, looking for that up tilt, and gets grabbed.
That could be it. Switching the Monado just in time, so the upper wouldn't kill. That's gonna be a grab punish. Lucas off stage again. Let's see.
Wow, that's nice forward air. He kept that one in his pocket for the entire game.
Out of the tether.
And that is going to be the first game of the set. Going to Tru4. Tru4 and Paisen both actually being part of the crew clan Starfighters.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit of a heartbreaker that they have to meet, right?
I mean, there are a lot of players. It's no wonder that they're gonna meet up sometime.
Yeah, it has to happen sooner or later. You are right about that. We're actually very quickly moving on to game 2. Well, hopefully not game 3.
We missed the game.
Unless hype stuff's gonna happen. I'm all for hype stuff, and I mean those two characters, they're the type of characters who can actually pull it off.
Of course, Paisen picking Town and City, making the throws even more dangerous.
Yeah, making the most out of up throw and down throw up air. And he's actually, the beginning of this game seems to be a little bit of a replica of game 1. There's the down throw. Wow, nice. He covers the landing with the neutral air. Actually, really curious. Wow, that's so good. I'm trying to like see how Paisen gets his hits in this matchup, because that's probably the deciding factor in the very end, how you win your exchanges. And a lot of it just seems to be anticipating Tru4's hits and being in a place where he's near enough to threaten, but not in the correct angle to get hit by Tru4's options.
That's mostly on the ledge when you can't really space it, because if he goes far off, he's off stage.
Wow, yeah, and I got little Zero Suit Samus flashbacks when Tru4 jumped with his back turned to Paisen there. Ooh, so close, missing that pivot grab.
And like every grab is like punish and you're off stage, which likes Tru4. He wants the forward air kill. Or the uppy.
I mean, he's gonna take any kill. He tries to go for the counter. Maybe that was also a little bit of a misinput there. Super intense close match in terms of percentage. Of course, maybe Tru4 playing a little bit more calmly, knowing that he has one game under his belt already.
It's super close right now.
He's wow! This time he actually gets it
on
the more difficult recovery, nonetheless.
He doesn't get it on the up B, but he gets on the tether.
Yeah, dude, just give me a challenge. If you give me a challenge, I'll rise up to it, right? Switching to that shield Monado, making follow-ups more difficult. Inadvertently giving him the up air with that, though. Yeah, and he's trying to consolidate his lead right now. Is that the back throw? That's gonna be it. Okay, alright. There's no gentleman here. If I see a kill, I'm gonna take it. There's no pummeling. Just taking the kill.
I mean, it's competitive. You take everything.
Yeah, I mean, some people like to pummel in that situation just to like, hey, by the way, I'm killing you soon. But Paisen not taking chances. Maybe through the headphones he's also not hearing if Tru4 is mashing out of that grab. So he's just gonna take it, and that's good. There into grab, into footstool. He doesn't get the lock. That's the second time he goes for that combo today and misses it. That's unfortunate.
He actually didn't get any on stream.
That's true, yes. Oh my god, and there's a really low forward air still taking a kill. And he recovers out of that. I'm sure Tru4 did not see that coming, actually.
Yeah, even when that hitbox stops, Lucas still goes. Like, the recovery still continues.
Yeah, that angle was also pretty lit, man.
Okay, going to smash.
Oh, he almost got the jab lock there, right? I'm not sure if it locks, but...
No, the sweet spot doesn't lock.
Oh, does he... Oh, yeah, almost...
He can switch out of it. Really good. And slash, I think that was an input error.
I think that would have hit if the PK Fire didn't go through.
Actually. Or maybe he tried to jump over it.
Possibly, yes. Looking for that uppy this time, doesn't quite get it. Is that the spike? That's the spike? Oh my god. He punishes that. He punishes that so well. And that's actually, I think that's one of the marks of adapting really well. Tru4 did that up B kill setup a few times, and Paisen just... he had a lot of time to think, what do I do against it? And that was actually pretty sick. I am impressed by this dude.
I wonder if Tru4 could like SDI towards the stage to in the down air. I don't know if that works. So he gets spiked on the stage.
Oh, right.
But he probably wasn't ready for it, that's the thing.
Yeah. Most likely not, you are right. Okay, so we are actually going on Final Destination for this
I
game.
heard the band Violet.
I mean, who likes that stage, honestly? I hear a lot of players
yeah.
not liking it.
So why would you ban it? That's not gonna be good.
You are right, actually. You are.
That's mind games.
Yeah.
So let's focus on the match more.
Okay. Actually, Tru4
has a really huge lead.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened in all of the games, though. At the beginning, it seemed like Tru4 always had Paisen's number, and Paisen slowly recovered. In the course of the game, he gets the first nair, forward air, tries up tilt, gets a lot of pressure, and almost evens out the game, until Tru4, of course, got a small hit on him. Wow. Dude, I love seeing these people who mastered the unorthodox characters and see what they can pull off of it.
I like, as soon as Tru4 is going to smash, he gets beaten pretty hard.
Yeah.
And that's happened like the most of the times.
Wow. Oh my god, and the front hit of back air is so good. Now there's the smash Monado. Let's see if what you said holds up to be true. This time it seems like you have run them a little case of the commentator's curse, yes.
I wanted to help.
Yeah, and I have to say, like, I think that's actually the first time set that Tru4 gets a kill on Smash Monado, so I'm not mad at you for getting that one.
And that's always the scary thing. Try to get the kill on something that's too much range. Like, you have to get in, you have to get the kill, otherwise you're not gonna win. And Tru4 can just play the spacing game.
What I really like seeing is when Tru4's on shield and both of them are staring down each other, none of them wants to move in. That's actually pretty sick.
Down tilt to
down throw, up air, and that finishes off the first stock now.
Unfortunately, the shield doesn't activate soon enough.
Yeah, that almost could have saved him. Oh, nice smash follow-up.
That's a lot of damage. Already trying to get the back air for the kill. Switching off, trying to stay safe, maybe keeping an off stage.
And a big question of the day always being, how do you actually get through forward air and back air? And Paisen's answer seems to be his little red pocket snake.
Which doesn't have the better range of it, so...
Yeah, it's difficult for him. Oh my god, he gets the spike, no follow-up on that, and as well PK fires there.
Freeze. Okay.
As long as that freeze doesn't affect the players, things are good.
That's probably just Force, which is the best.
Yeah. Oh god, and there's the smash down throw, which means Tru4 is going to take that game.
Let's see if we gonna get another... if we get another game 5. And both players always ban Lilat. Like, they don't really have a banning game, they just don't pick Lilat.
I mean, that's what people say on Twitter all the time, right? Ban Lilat? I think that's what they meant, right?
Yeah,
they're playing Wi-Fi against each other and they're saying ban Lilat and then putting in those little videos to explain.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually this rule set is like, no bans, no Lilat. Is Tru4 gonna get his big lead again, like right in the beginning? Like, Paisen figured him a little bit out.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, the swords triggers the PK fire hit. I like this up tilt covering the whole platform above him, which is a really good thing.
Oh my god, really nice whiff punish there from Tru4. Gets a little bit of a follow-up there. Gets enough forward air. And now he's looking for that kill. Switches to the smash Monado. Gets the back air out of it. But Paisen's not playing that game with him. Forces him to switch to a different Monado.
And no trying to get him this time. Maybe this time. The fair is coming.
Oh, I think he tried to fake him out by switching to smash Monado to make Paisen think that he's not gonna go for offstage pressure, and then he just runs off with the fair. That's actually pretty good.
This time he catches the Lucas up B with his up B.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do in game 1. That's pretty slick.
Sure, it can be really scary.
Wow. We have Wispy Woods watching the game in awe right now, as Tru4 gets a back air, a back throw out of it, and now a back air actually. No, it seems like this game is totally being dominated by Tru4. He figured something out, I suppose. Oh, he gets the stage spike, but that's still recoverable. Hit miss. Oh my god, that's super unfortunate. He had that in his bag.
I don't know if he smashed the eye, but
oh, he tries to go for the spike. Tru4's completely popping off on Paisen right now.
He has another stock. He's gonna go flashy.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That was a super intense finish, guys.
He could have done another up B, but I think he wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, man. That was really good, guys. Okay, we're going for a short little break on the commentary.